Recently, Tesla has been under a microscope. As of recent events, it has attracted consumer and regulatory suspicion. Despite these factors, Tesla is still the king in the electric vehicle market in America. What should investors of Tesla stock be most concerned about in 2023? Cox Automotive executive analyst Michelle Krebs discusses consumer demand and the outlook for EV makers.
Tesla dominates the market, at least here in the U.S. Not so much in China. It has its competitors there, but they are losing market share, even though they still dominate a huge amount of the market. So they have cut prices, and we are seeing other automakers introduce EVs that are cost less, and so they're. I don't know if I'd call it a full-blown price war just yet, but certainly some skirmishes here and there.
In 2022, Tesla had its most lucrative year to date. Despite reducing prices in several regions across the globe, Tesla generated $24.3 billion in revenue in December. This reflected a 33% year-on-year growth. The electric vehicle manufacturer's total yearly revenue increased by 51% year-on-year to $81.5 billion. Its net income more than doubled to $12.6 billion. The question investors want to know is, could Tesla's stock price surge in 2023? Here are the most important factors that investors should know. The Federal Reserve has yet to lower inflation to 2% despite aggressive rate hikes. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the Producer Price Index for final demand increased 0.7%. The Producer Price Index, referred to as PPI, is a measure of how much goods and services cost to produce.
Wholesale prices in the U.S. picked up in January from December, but continued an on-year cooling trend. According to data released by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics on Thursday, the Producer Price Index in the U.S. jumped 0.7% from December, the largest month-on-month gain since June 2022. However, on-year producer prices rose 6%, down from 6.5% in December. The wholesale prices, which measure what suppliers are charging businesses, are deemed a key inflation indicator as they affect consumer prices. The data coincides with January's hotter than expected consumer prices and retail sales, indicating that inflation is not coming down as quickly as expected, with more rate hikes to come.
As inflation increases, corporate profits and margins will suffer. When corporate profits are down, this is not a good indicator for stock price upward momentum. While Tesla is often seen as the trailblazer of the EV market, it is currently being outpaced by its Chinese competitor, BYD. BYD is one of the largest battery manufacturers in the world and has a strong foothold in China, the world's largest EV market, which gives it an advantage in terms of sales and production. And not to mention, China is the leading manufacturer of electric batteries. BYD's Blade battery is set to revolutionize the EV market. Due to its lithium iron phosphate chemistry and blade cell design, this technology boasts exceptional energy density, unparalleled safety, remarkable longevity, and astonishing affordability. In 2011, Elon Musk laughed at the thought of BYD being a legitimate competitor in the EV market.
Why do you laugh?
Have you seen their car?
I have seen their cars, yes. In fact, at the Berkshire Hathaway meeting, I saw their cars.
Yeah.
Well, they are on a different, tell me why you're laughing.
While Musk laughed, Buffett, Munger, and Berkshire Hathaway made an initial 40-fold gain on its initial wager in the company. Recently, due to slow demands, Tesla slashed its prices in China. What is even more ironic, it's reported that Tesla will be using BYD Blade batteries in their Model Y SUV. In order to continue to achieve a competitive advantage, Tesla must continue to generate profits while lowering costs to consumers. They must also take a hard look at expanding into the non-luxury automotive market, as demonstrated by BYD's growth and expansion. Being that consumers are looking for more affordable means of personal transportation, investors of Tesla stock should pay careful attention to consumers' desires for luxury electric vehicles. Ultimately, it will be interesting to see how these two companies continue to compete and evolve in the coming years. Watch next. Peter Thiel fooled every Bitcoin investor.